My name is Lynn Sagerdahl. I work for Kolas 104 on Florin Perkins and Fruit Ridge, and I am the training specialist there. So my journey with cannabis is very interesting because I grew up in a household that was very much against it. And I mean very much against it. My sister, at a young age, at 15, was emancipated by my parents. One of the reasons for that was because she was consuming cannabis. And so I grew up thinking, this is not something I will ever do. I am a very good girl. I will follow the rules. I don't do anything wrong. So for me, it was very much, I saw this happen, and I didn't want to suffer the same fate. So I said, no, it's never gonna be something I'm into. When I was around 30, I started dancing. I started belly dancing with a troupe called Un Mata, and they were very much into cannabis culture. They smoked all day, every day, and yet they came up with these gorgeous, gorgeous choreographies. And I started thinking, that's interesting. I thought cannabis use led to like not being able to think and not being able to do things and not being able to retain information, and how are they doing this? And so I became interested in actually learning more about it. When the pandemic hit, I was already starting to think of a career change, and I wanted, I had been like, well, maybe I'll go work for a dispensary. It's something that I'm very interested in, work in the cannabis field. So around a month before I actually started working for Kolas, I put in my resume, and I was given the interview. I was asked to attend Kolas University. And 2 days before I started at Kolas University, my mom passed. And sorry. Anyway, I was either like, okay, this has been a really sucky year. 2020's been a really sucky year, but something told me this is what you're supposed to do, Lynn. The reason that you are getting into this field is for people like my mom, who needed that medication, who needed something like cannabis in her life, but couldn't have it because of the stigmas and the laws and the things that we need to get rid of. So I started at Kolas University 2 days after my mom passed. I went to work for Kolas. Within 3 months, I got promoted to the training specialist, and I just haven't looked back. Yeah, I actually had a man with his mom come in recently, and she had just had surgery, and she had, I forget what you call it. She just had a tracheotomy. Yes, she just had a tracheotomy. She had ALS, and she could not talk. She was in a wheelchair, and he came in with her, and she was in a lot of pain, and she was on these high levels of pain relievers that my mom was on. And she was not getting any relief from them. And you could see it in her eyes. She could not speak. She was using a card to communicate with, pointing at letters. And I was able to steer them towards a product that I felt was safe, for a new user that I felt would give her some relief. And we also told her son, if she's not getting relief from this, there are higher dosage products, and they are not going to hurt her. They are going to be safe for her to consume. And start low, but you absolutely have nothing to fear with cannabis. And I was able to help him and help her. And I felt good about that. I just felt, this is why I'm here. It's been like very serendipitous, like the whole path to, being part of Kolas. And that's probably the most heartwarming story that I have, because she reminded me of my mom. It made me think of, this is why I'm here. My mom's always given me little pushes, in that direction, so.